know what it is that's happening. I go by the name of Static Flow, the queen of the East Kabekas Lasekabeka, and you are tuned into the Women in Hip Hop podcast. You know what it is. It's not just a podcast, but it is a movement. Today, I'm not on my own. You see, the setup has changed, right? You know, so we're even changing the co-host, Tanyana, even the books, Tanyana. I mean, rappers that don't read. Rappers need to read some literature all the way to go. Anyway, welcome to another episode of Women in Hip Hop podcast. I'm not alone. I've got my girl, Pearl.
Yo, what up? It's Pearl, aka the Chocolate Smurf. You know how we do with this side. We keeping it 100. Let's go.
Imagine, guys, that intro. Chocolate Smurf. Imagine. What the hell? How are you doing?
I'm doing good, sis. How are you?
I'm fine. I am fine. I'm glad to have you here with me today. Obviously.
Again?
Nate Magic is coming through very soon.
Bringing you nothing but the best under the sun.
What? That intro, guys.
I just did an impression. Bringing you nothing but the best under the sun.
I think with the intro, Zybo, we are killing it. Right? Like the podcast is killing it with the intro.
For sure.
And whatnot. Girl, how are you? How's everything?
Hey, I've been busy, eh?
You've been busy?
Yeah.
You've been busy. I think when someone says they've been busy, it's a good thing, right? It's a good sign, right?
It's not.
What do you mean?
Physically, mentally, it's draining.
But I guess when you are being busy, you ticking boxes and you checking boxes. So that's important.
Sometimes I just want to chill.
You want to chill, right?
Yeah,
have tea.
You know, this
tea
thing needs
with
to chill.
The queen. Do you have tea though? Do you have coffee?
I don't like tea. I don't drink tea at all.
Coffee?
Coffee, I drink it maybe just once in a month or once in 3 months.
Okay, I guess we are the same. Because number one, I don't drink coffee. Number two, I'm not a morning person. What else? We both born in July.
So yes, but it's just that you're a Cancer and I'm a Leo. Let me just emphasize on that again.
Works, but anyway, yeah, we are just here. We are pushing everything Women in Hip Hop. We are pushing everything that will elevate the next person to the next level. I mean, we are creating positive vibes. We are creating a positive environment. It is what it is. Like, we are one of those people that are just for the culture, right?
For sure, yeah.
For the culture.
For the ladies, by the ladies.
Yes.
And I love this, eh?
No, this is nice. This is really nice. I like
bar design. How do you design your bars?
Oh, wow.
You think? And
I
then
get
we have
what you're
Steve
saying,
Biko there.
I get what you're saying.
I rap what I like.
I speak what I like. I write what I like. I love that so much. What do we have today? Pearl?
Oh yeah, so like I've been checking out a lot of females, you know, that I think should get the recognition, and I came across a very lovely lady who goes by the stage name Lex LaFoy.
Shout out!
Hey yo, like
shout
that
out
lady.
To Lex LaFoy. She's been putting the work.
She's been like a rapper, writer, entrepreneur, creative project manager. Like she's everything in between. Like she's doing a lot.
Awesome. That's awesome. You know, Pearl, what I like about you, ne? You are real.
Yeah.
Like, Pearl is the most realest person ever. Like, she literally, when you have a conversation with her, you feel that she's someone that is for the hip hop culture. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to you. Shout out to you being on radio, and shout out to you putting everyone on. I mean, it does not go unnoticed.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
understand what I'm saying? We need people like you. And we give shout outs to people like you.
Aww.
Keep doing what you're doing, and we are proud of you. Continue what you're doing. Obviously, you're doing amazing with the podcast as well. So shout out to you, girl.
Thank you very much.
So back to what you're saying, Lex LaFoy has been putting in the work. Like, like I feel like if someone doesn't know her, then they don't have the ear on the ground.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter if the person is not on, I don't know what, not verified, like verified on social media. But the person is doing a lot of work in the streets.
For sure.
Because I know that she's also pushing her own events right now. She's not one of those people that just take care of just the arts, but she also wants to know what is happening with you as an artist internally. Behind the scenes. So shout out to her. I know that she's traveled the world before. She's been putting in the work. She's dropped, I think, 5 projects, if not 4. She's one of those people that do deserve recognition. Lex LaFoy, keep doing what you're doing. Shout out to you. Also, we want to see you on those platforms where you are literally putting other female rappers on, because I feel like you are at that stage now where you can literally just say, bah, this person is putting in the work, this person not putting in the work, this is what I can do for that person. So shout outs to you for putting in the work and for being who you are. We love you. We are happy to actually put a stamp and say that you are the realest to ever do it.
And if you don't remember her, just go back to SA Hip Hop Awards, the first SA Hip Hop Awards.
No
she
doubt.
was nominated for Best Female and Best Mixtape in
Imagine.
2012. So this,
Let's.
she was part of the people that were nominated for this.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So yeah, if you don't remember her, go back to that.
Go back to that, because I feel like we this platform really needs to obviously just highlight those individuals. Also, we are this is basically a highlight segment, y'all. We're also highlighting the scribe. Both actually,
Both from KZN, eh?
both of them from KZN.
sure.
KZN is producing a lot of female rappers that are seriously dope and that need recognition. I mean, the scribe has been putting in the work. She's a poet. She's a solid poet. She also has her own events. Is it Hammondsdale where she's from? Where Hammonds? I'm not sure, but yeah, she's from KZN. But she went to Durban and actually made a lot of. She reached a lot of milestones in Durban.
Like she's been putting people on. Like she's been saying that she doesn't want to see the talent that she is seeing and hearing going to waste. So she decided to do her own thing whereby she puts people on. So it's actually great to see women in hip hop doing a lot for people that need that platform. You get what I'm saying? Like
Definitely. So both these wonderful female rappers are from KZN, and they have been putting in the works in Durban. They have been literally hitting the stages and just painting the city red. So the highlight segment just always highlights the female rappers that are putting in the work and putting others on, and that deserve recognition. So we are saying to you, shout out to you. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't let the ball drop. We see what you're doing. So at any given time where you wake up and feel like you want to give up, you want to stop what you're doing due to obviously the obstacles that we always highlight on the podcast. We want you to keep your head up, keep doing what you're doing, and we see you, we recognize you, and we hope to see you on the show very soon.
For sure.
Yeah.
It will be great to have them here. You know?
Imagine.
Like that will be dope.
Imagine.
I have a lot of questions for them, and I think I'm gonna learn a whole lot more from them.
Definitely. So it is what it is. The Women in Hip Hop podcast. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and obviously hit the heart with the $sign.
Am I doing it right though?
I see
It doesn't look like a
but
heart.
at least we're saying heart, so I think they see, but you are trying something
I
with
get
your
hata mojolo
fingers.
wa nyesa, so
No ways. All right.
maybe I'm representing the ones baba nyesa mojolo. Like, how
So
do
the
I
heart
do
that
it?
is not the heart that is aching.
Yeah, the one that is crooked.
Guys, Pale, stop this. Anyway, it's still the Woman in Hip Hop podcast. Remember, again, comment, like, subscribe,
and donate.
share. It's not just a podcast, but it is a
A
movement.
movement for sure.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
We have a lot.
think we've just overall said what we wanted to say in regards to the highlight segment. I think those two female rappers deserve recognition, and this is what we are all about: creating positive vibes, creating a safe space, and obviously giving recognition to people that do deserve it. Because I think with the woman in hip hop situation, it's a bit shaky. So whoever's doing something right, we need to say shout outs to you. Nah?
For sure. Yeah,
So
we need to show them appreciation.
Definitely. So it is what it is. But today we are not just speaking to you, saying this and that, and obviously just conversating between us two. We are not alone. We have a guest today, so we don't just highlight and say A, B, and C, but we actually have a guest where we can conversate with, break bread with, and learn a lot. And yet we want to learn, right?
For sure.
We're continuously learning. Right? So you can't say as an individual that you have learned everything in life. So whoever comes through, whoever speaks to you, whether they're speaking crap, but I think there's always something to learn from.
Exactly.
So hence we're always pushing, and we're always making sure that we have guests on the podcast to learn from.
Sure.
Right. I want Pearl to introduce our next guest, right? Or our guest for the day. Obviously now she's going to give it that little bit of oomph and
All right. So today on the Women in Hip Hop podcast, we have a very, very multi-talented young lady. Like she's doing a whole lot, man. I don't know what to say, man. Like I'm becoming speechless, you know. But she's a rapper, a writer, entrepreneur, let me say artspreneur, creative director. Like, no, she's doing a whole lot. Like,
Full
she
basket.
goes, yo, like
Full
she's the whole package.
That's what we want,
That's
right?
what we need that.
Let's
Right?
go.
We need right. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Zanah, African. What up?
Rolling and action.
Yo, what up? We're back at it, and we have our special guest today. She is a hip-hop artist, a creative director, and an entrepreneur, ladies and gentlemen, Zanah Afrikan. What's up, everyone? Oh my God. What's good, everyone? This is Zanah Afrikan with a K because it sounds deep.
Oh wow! Okay. Not even 2 minutes in.
Y'all heard that right? Put some respect on the name, please. At the K. At the K, not the C. This is white.
Yo, Zanah! Oh, my word! How are you doing though?
Thanks. How are you?
I'm fine. You see, the voice is so soft. Haibo. We want you to speak a bit louder. We want you to be, what's up? How are you doing, babes?
I'm alright, thanks. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm literally happy to have you here right now. We are happy to have you here.
I was about to say, why are you saying I? Say we. I in this together.
That's what I.
There's no I in we.
Exactly. No, I had to fix that because it sounded weird. Yeah. All right. How have you been though? Like, generally, tell us more about Zanah Africa. Who are you as an artist? I want you to speak loud. I want you to speak boldly about this because everyone wants to know who you are.
Okay, I am Zanah Afrikan. I am 20 years old, turning 21 in August. So I am a Leo as well.
Hey, okay, I can just walk off. It's okay.
Yeah, I am Zanah Afrikan. I'm a rapper, media activist, all rounder, anything media. Put me on, That's what I do. I actually have a media agency as well / creative hub called Unfiltered Media House, and I think that's me in a nutshell.
Wow.
Yeah, that's actually dope, man.
Wow, that's a lot. That's what we need. Remember how we spoke about women in hip hop achieving those things and actually being in those particular spaces. You get what I'm saying? To help the next person. So that is wonderful. Zanah, welcome to Women in Hip Hop Podcast. We are happy to have you here. Yeah.
Thank you for having me. And I love the vibe already because she's a Leo.
I told you I should just go.
You know what?
I should just go home because
So tell us, where are you from? I was born, bred, and buttered in Soweto, Netherlands, and then I had to move to Loli. Like I'm between Soweto and Netherlands. Okay. So yeah.
Right. And you're turning 21 this year?
Yes, I'm turning 21
wow.
this year.
I'm a
You get it? I'm
out here feeling so old, but it's okay. Ancestor vibes. It is what it is.
Ancestor vibe, really sad.
It is what it is. It's fine, guys. Like OG vibes. It's okay. I can handle it. It's fine. Anyway, babes, tell us. Like, you've obviously said what you've said. Like, we obviously have now a bit of taste of who Zanah Africa is.
Yes.
Right. So now we want to know in depth. Now, in regards to your music, what motivates you, or rather, what inspires you as an artist?
Oof. I remember back in 9th grade, I heard Lil Sims for the first time.
Oh.
And I was like, I want to be her. I want to be her, And I guess I just continued listening to more and more of her music, and then I started developing this love for music, hip-hop specifically. But now, since I didn't know how to rap, I had to start with the basics, your poetry.
Okay.
Right? So I was a poet, built from that, and then Zanah Afrikan was born before Poetess Zanah, actually. After Poetess Zanah, yeah. So that's the way I built myself, became who I am, and then I released my EP. My first EP, I feel like it was my entree in a way into hip hop. It was work season, and I think I've just been taking it on actually as it goes. Yeah.
Wow.
So how did you decide on your stage name? It's very interesting, especially with the K.
I also want to know about that. I want to know about that.
Okay. So
So Zanah, right? In full it's Nkosi Zanah. Yes, my dad gave me that name.
Queen.
Oh, wow. The only meaningful thing he gave me.
Now what are you going to Hey!
We'll come back to that. We'll
It's
come
fine.
back
Let's
to that.
breathe. Let's
We'll
breathe.
come
Let's
back
take
to
it in.
that. Let me take
Breathe.
my glasses for this one.
Let's breathe. I think it's one of those situations
Yeah.
where it's fine. We'll go back to it. Let's go.
And then African, I am a Black consciousness activist actually. I believe in African people telling African stories,
Yes.
right, authentically, and like in a way that feels home to them, if that makes sense.
It does.
You know, that makes them feel original to be them. So that's why I replaced the K on the C, because C sounds, I don't know, man, it sounds white.
It's like it dumps it down, right?
Like African, African.
African.
African, you know, it sounds deep. You get so yeah. I think that's where like the combos kind of like
it makes sense.
You know,
It completely makes sense.
interesting.
Wow, that is great.
That's deep.
It is. It's actually very deep.
Thank you so much.
Do I have a C on my name so I can change it?
I'm gonna do it. No.
From Coco to
Coco. I remember there was this artist that I spoke to once. She's like, no, don't say my name as Carlo. I'm like, what? Carlo. And it changed everything. Like, even when she was performing, I'm like, Carlo. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it's something that is very important. It starts with your name. That's Genesis right there. It starts with your name.
That's your introduction.
Yes.
That's like the first.
So if you got
impression.
that wrong, like moving onwards, nothing is going to be right.
Yeah.
So shout outs to you for that, for actually identifying that. You know.
Thank
Coco, any more questions?
Coco.
Coco! She's Coco now.
No wonder we are Leos.
Guys, I don't know what's happening today. Now you're gonna have to excuse me. I think I am just safe with the books and the literature and Steve Igor here right in front of me. So I would like you to just tell us overall. I think me and Coco were having this conversation, or rather Pearl. Pearl, aka Coco, guys, not to get you confused. But we were having this conversation that we would like to pose on you right now, right? Obviously, you are telling us as you as an artist and whatnot, we try to get to know you. We'd like obviously the viewers to comment, like, subscribe, and obviously share in regards to this, and obviously donate. But I think most importantly now, I think we were having this conversation, right?
Yeah.
About how image is overshadowing talent. So I don't know, I just want to pose that question to you because I just feel it's right for me to do so right now. So what do you think about talent, or rather image, right? How you look or how you portray yourself overshadowing talent?
We have a lot of examples in real life, to be honest. You find a very talented artist that isn't, I don't know, too much invested in how they look, but more invested in their work, not getting the recognition just because they don't have like the first impression, like, ooh, you look nice, or anything like that. So I feel like the sex appeal works for artists that are like really not as talented as, I don't know, should be. I don't know if I'm making sense, you know? Because you really find dope artists. You find dope artists. I have a creative hub where there's literally mind-blowing artists, right? But now you find that because of how they look, it's not easy for them. You understand? If a nice light-skinned looking girl were to like pull up and say, yo, I rap, and if maybe Zanah Afrikan were to pull up and say, yo, I rap, who are they going to look at first?
Would you say that the media has a role in that?
It does.
The media has a role in that, because trust me, like honestly, now if I'm watching TV or whatnot, I am not going to see a black queen. Do you understand what I'm saying? When I say black queen, I mean someone that is like obviously saying, okay, melanin, you know, and someone who has her African style or whatever. I'm not going to see that person in the media. I'm not going to see that person on a Nivea ad or a Revlon ad. In any case, do you understand what I'm saying? So then, if you grow up, number one, playing with Barbie dolls. When I say Barbie, you know what I mean. We mean Barbie.
Yeah.
Yes, Western, you know, doll. Do you get what I'm saying? If you grew up with that, how are you going to, like, what are the chances of you changing that in future? What are the chances of you transforming that mental state that you were forced into. Because I'm going to say it's forced because as a child, you don't have a choice of choosing what toy you want to play with.
Indoctrinated.
Exactly.
And to you, it's like it's something that you normalize.
Normalize. The parents normalize that. I mean, now I had my Barbie dolls.
Same.
I had never had to pick a doll. My mom and father know about it's my birthday. They're going to buy me a Barbie doll.
And even these small babies.
Exactly.
The colors, like,
yes.
you know?
Yes. So you basically what I'm trying to say is that I get where you're coming from. I get what you're saying. So if a child was introduced to that at an early stage, you know, and they grow up obviously, hi guys, I'm gonna weave a stress. But yeah, 36-inch weave, you know, out there, you know, Barbie doll, Sabu, Nicki Minaj vibes and whatever, rocking up, and you come as beautiful as you are, as an African queen as you are. But I get what you're saying. The person that is obviously doing what you call this auditions or whatever, they're gonna simply spot the person that is more easy to the eye. Even Joe was shadowing talent. I think that's what we're speaking about. I think that one thought she was going to get away with it.
And she did say that she didn't know what she was doing, right? She did talk about it. She was doing an interview with, I think it was Chisel Life, where people were asking about her music career. They were like, with the rap, what were you aiming at? And she was like, I didn't know what to do.
So she
like,
was put on.
I wasn't know. It was an experiment to her and to my police as well.
I understand what you're saying.
She didn't know what she was doing.
So she had to look. She has the followers and whatnot. So then it was about, well, okay, this person is already standard. She has the followers. So we're putting her on. If she's a rapper, they will automatically follow her, like they did with Uboiti, I guess. Because if you're a brand, right, you can do whatever.
You can do anything.
So Zanah, literally, this what we're speaking about now is very important, and I just had to pose that question to you, and I felt that you answered it in a very, like, in a way that I wanted you to answer. Do you understand? In a very authentic way. What are you currently working on right now?
I'll just start with the EP that I dropped.
Okay.
I have an EP called Metamorphosis.
Imagine.
Yeah, it's out on all platforms. I actually have a song. I see it's written. I rap on it.
You can pick it up. You can show them. Pick it up.
I see it's written. I rap on, and it actually has my icon as well. Like growth facilitates talent and growth. So yeah.
Wow, Zanah, I mean, we've spoken about you being an artist, where you come from, what inspires you, what motivates you, and obviously what your views are on image overshadowing talent, and you've spoken about your creative hub, which is absolutely amazing. Shout outs to you for that. So before we even say in Africa, social media handles, quickly drop them so everyone can know where they can find you.
Okay, so I am Zanah African on Facebook, and on Instagram I am at Zanah African _ I have two accounts, okay. At Zanah African _ I am not on Twitter. And then for the Creative Hub, it's just at Unfiltered Media House on both Facebook.
Yo, it is what it is. It's still the Women in Hip Hop podcast. We are still pushing. We are doing it for the culture, nothing but the culture, pushing women that are in hip hop. Great conversations, great people.